Possession with a first down at the 27-yard line. Colt McCoy in the pocket. It collapsed. He got the ball away, though, and he got it to Jermichael Finley. And that's the third time he's gotten his tight end today. Let's check in with Stacy.
Well, Brad, we know this is a huge rivalry game for both teams. It's a very quiet stadium, though. I've been back and forth, sideline to sideline. The teams have a very business-like disposition right now. I'll keep you guys posted if the energy changes. Perhaps a big play coming up sometime here, Brad.
Yep, the only time they really came to life was on that last third down and long when A&M had the ball for the defense. And their offense still looking for a big play, and they're going to get a first down at least out to the 40-yard line. Jamal Charles on the carry. So the holiday weekend continuing here and rivalry week continuing. Fellas, happy holidays. We had a nice Thanksgiving together. He was afraid to sing.
He didn't sing.
He didn't sing.
He wouldn't sing.
I sang happy birthday to the girl.
That's not good enough.
That's all I had.
Julie's birthday.
That's sing Elvis. You wouldn't sing Elvis. You wouldn't sing Toby Keith. You wouldn't sing Sinatra. He had all the songs there for anybody to sing.
And then you mocked the people that sang.
Yes. Well, when we play back what he sang, you won't sing again either. Trust me. I'm telling you, you won't.
You laugh at that.
First down, Texas. McCoy throws, completes. And it's out across the 45 to the 46-yard line. Pick of about 5. Quan Cosby, another catch, his 5th here in the first half. Texas has got it moving again, as they did on their first drive offensively.
And it's not because Quan Cosby bought him breakfast this morning.
No.
It's just because he's the guy that's getting open. You know, quarterbacks will throw to anybody that's going to get open, and Cosby is the guy.
A lot of total yardage already, over 250 between the two teams, and we just started the second quarter. Second down and 5. Here comes the blitz. McCoy gives it off to Charles, and he is swarmed under as he got to the line of scrimmage. Jason Jack, one of the guys that got over there to help out on the stop.
What I don't understand, of course he's covered too, but Lima Swede, here's a guy that's averaging 17 yards a catch, has 11 touchdowns, and they haven't even thrown the ball to him.
No, they haven't. And there's Limas.
He can play now, this guy.
Well, he's the number one guy, and he's getting the attention of the Aggie defense.
He's to the top of your screen. McCoy's going to come the other way, unless he can't get the pass off at all, and he won't. Sack back at the 39-yard line. First sack of the day, Michael Bennett and Marcus Thornton, and a loss of 7.
Take a look at the pit inside. The Aggies don't have many sacks on the year coming into the ball game. In fact, they were second last in the conference in sacks with only 17.
So Texas has got to give it up. Schrader is back deep for the Aggies. Greg Johnson's first punt was not a thing of beauty. Texas a man short on their special teams. They hustle him out. Much better kick. Schrader, I think he might have lost it in the sun. Looked like he was going to try to field it, then he let it go, and it goes out of bounds. A 50-yard kick back at the 11-yard line. So the Aggies have the lead, and they'll have the ball with Stephen McGee and company when we come back.
You know when that shark bites with its teeth, baby.
College football lives here, huh?
Oh, boy.
Thanks, guys, in the truck. That was nice of you.
Yeah, what was McGuire?
Who had a camera last night? Was that a cell phone
It was
thing?
a cell phone camera.
Great.
That was our Thanksgiving Day dinner with the crew last night at the hotel.
Now you know why I don't sing.
We've made karaoke an annual event. Here's McGee on the keeper. And he gets it out to about the 15-yard line. Picked up 4. A little bit slow to get up.
I don't know. Does McGee just like to take punishment? Because, I mean, there's a time to get down. You see the linebackers are there. You can't go any further. Get down.
Well, Coach Fran told us that he was a physical type of guy. He wasn't going to shy away from any hits or any contact.
Now they set up both backs, Goodson and Lane, together. And McGee again will keep it. And again he gets tagged by 2 Longhorns right about at the first down marker, and I think he's got the first down. Take a look at our Aflac trivia question. Texas has won or shared 4 national championships, most recently in 2005. When did Texas A&M win its only national championship? And who was the team's coach that season? Think that one over a little bit.
How'd that duck survive Thanksgiving?
Well, he's not a turkey, that's why. Made it through. 0-11 against Texas, Nebraska, and Oklahoma. That's something he'd like to erase from his resume, Coach Francione. And he's only beaten Texas Tech once, too. And everybody keeps reminding him of that in College Station. First down carry. Ball came out at the end, but it was blown dead. And that's Michael Griffin, and he is a good one. And he was an A&M fan as a kid.
I always wanted to be a vet growing up, and they had the school. So, I mean, that was one of the main things I always liked about them. Plus, my brother was a Longhorn fan, so us being twins kind of banged heads. I go for the maroon, you go for the orange. But apparently didn't work out so well. We both ended up coming here.
They both ended up in burnt orange. They're the starting safeties, the twins, Marcus and Michael Griffin. Second down at 10. And it's Lane with a big opening. And now he bowls his way through Michael Griffin for a first down at the 34-yard line. A pickup of 12.
I'll tell you, now I give credit to Michael Griffin. He knows he's going to get run over. Now here comes Lane. This guy's 280 plus, 6 foot tall. Look at the hole though. The great blocking up front. And then there's the gap. And then Michael Griffin. Okay, let me get you around the head.
He's going high.
Yeah, he can't get his arms around him, so you might as well grab him by the head.
I think instead of Jaworski lane, it should be HOV lane. He's got his own lane going on out there. First and 10 for the Aggies. On the option, McGee will keep it. And he lost about a yard. Rashad Bobineau, the inside linebacker, made the stop. We're down to 9:15 remaining. In the half, the Aggies out in front trying to snap a long losing streak as Texas has won 6 straight in this matchup.
Wow, these Aggies, they fake on every play. Every single play, they're faking to a back. I mean, it's just unbelievable. And they really keep the linebackers and the safeties at home.
You know, back in the old Southwest Conference, Texas would probably see this kind of offense every week, but they don't anymore in the Big 12. Now it's a straight ahead tailback. I formation with Lane, and he got about 3 yards on the carry. Tomorrow, a reminder, join ABC for one of the great traditions of Thanksgiving weekend. Defending champ Fred Funk, John Daly, Fred Couples, the whole gang will tee it off in the LG Skins game. Coverage starts tomorrow at 3:30 Eastern, 12:30 Pacific, right here on ABC. We have just now moved local time to the afternoon. This is an early start here in Austin, 11 o'clock this morning. Everybody up and ready. And now, again, the crowd coming to life on a 3rd and 8. Play action, McGee comes up throwing, flags are down, he's got a first down. As it's Alexander as fullback. I told you he was a good receiver, but again, a penalty marker in the backfield.
Got Corey Clark, number 54.
Holding on the offense, number 84. 10-yard penalty, repeat 3rd down.
And that negates the first down on the toss out to the fullback. Sold out, Darrell K. Royal, Texas Memorial Stadium. The only touchdown of the day came at the end of a 91-yard all-rushing drive, and it was Goodson going 41 yards. Mike Goodson for the touchdown. That's our only score of the ball game, and the extra point was missed. Both teams have had the ball about the same amount. They've done just about the same thing, and the Aggies just have that one big play that's the difference. 3rd down and 18.
Spread them out.
And they do, all over the place.
I'd be watching that quarterback draw here if I were him. These linebackers.
3rd down and long. And Bob called it, but Texas knew it too, and they drop him for a loss. Frank Ocam is there. A loss of 6 and a punt coming up after we check in with John in New York. John?
Well, Brad, it's time for the Verizon Wireless Update. Larry Coker has been fired as the head coach of Miami, despite the fact he won 80% of his games and a national championship. This season, though, just 6-6 in several off and on the field issues that cost him his job. Larry Coker fired at Miami. Brad, back to you.
Yeah, one of the very good guys in this business, and that's the tough part of it all the time.
That's right. Really nice guy. Good guy.
Brantley's punts. Keep it out of the hands of Ross. Again, it takes a Longhorn bounce. Now rolls back near midfield, but it's going to be great field position for Texas. Their best of the day. They'll be in Aggie land at the 49. Colt McCoy set to go to work. Try to get the Longhorns on the board when we come back.
ESPN's College Football on ABC, presented by Best Buy. Wrap up the wow this holiday season only at Best Buy. Dodge, you can take life as it comes or you can grab life by the horns. Aflac, ask about it at work. And Dr. Pepper, with 23 flavors in every Dr. Pepper. There's more to it.
Stevie Ray Vaughan, one of the most famous people to come out of Austin. And in '94, the city of Austin erected that Stevie Ray Vaughan Memorial Statue at Auditorium Shores right on Town Lake. It was the site of a number of Stevie Ray's concerts and it's become really one of the hotspot tourist attractions here in Austin.
Looks like Zorro.
First down for the Longhorns at the 49 of the Aggies. Trying to get their first points of the afternoon, and they blow it dead. Penalty marker down. Whether it was a false start or offside, the officials talking things over.
Prior to snap, offside on the defense. Prior to snap, offside on the defense. Number 11, 5-yard penalty, still first down.
Michael Bennett offside. Let's talk about in the pits. Justin Blaylock rather, an Outland and Lombardi finalist. You don't get on both those lists unless you're a pretty good one.
Number 63 also plays tackle. He's playing guard today because of an injury. That'll help him at the next level, just being able to play anywhere on that offensive line.
First down and 5 with the penalty. Selvin Young back in at tailback for the Longhorns. McCoy, play action, throws complete down to the 35-yard line, and it's Finley again, his tight end, who's becoming a big play receiver from that position. We asked you the Aflac trivia question earlier. Texas with their national titles. A&M only won one. When was it? Who was the coach? 1939. Homer Norton. The team went 11-0. And you can find those kind of tidbits and other interesting college football facts in the ESPN College Football Encyclopedia. That's in bookstores, and that'll make a pretty nice Christmas present. Plus, when you give it to somebody and you wrap it, they think they got a brick because it weighs about 40 pounds.
It's got a lot of information.
It's got a lot of information.
I got one of those.
I do too.
Yeah. You got one of those?
I got one in the trunk of my car in case I get a flat.
At the 28-yard line, second down and 3. We're down to 5 minutes and 40 seconds remaining in the half. Texas still hasn't scored here at home. Final home game of the regular season. Trying to get to the Big 12 championship. McCoy throws on the run and throws a strike down to a first down to Jordan Shipley. A 16-yard pickup. Jordan Shipley out of Burnett, Texas, and his best friend growing up, Stephen McGee, the quarterback on the other side here today.
This is good. He's going to fake this way, and then he's going to roll out to the wide side of the field. He'll fake here and watch at the top of the screen. The receiver goes a little deeper because he knows the receiver, or the quarterback, outside the pocket has more time to throw.
Jamal Charles on the carry now down to the 10-yard line. Stephen McGee and Jordan Shipley, best friends and teammates growing up, and that's Jordan's dad, Bob, the head football coach. He said, we were so much alike, the only difference between us, we were such good friends, as he was a receiver and I was a quarterback. Yeah. Otherwise, we did everything together. So one ended up in Austin and one ended up in College Station. And Shipley just got that first down throw a moment ago.
Well, if you're a receiver, it's nice to have your best friend as a quarterback.
Exactly, that helps. That works pretty well together.
You just gravitate to those positions.
That's right.
Yeah.
Second down and 8. Texas can get a first down inside the 2-yard line. Here comes a blitz. McCoy throws down in the flat down to the 5. And that's Cosby again. His 6th catch of the day, but it's not a first down. So now it's a 3rd down and 3. This is Texas' best opportunity to score. Of course, they had a deep penetration on their opening drive, and then on 4th and 1 came up short. There's the offensive coordinator, Greg Davis, the Broyles Award winner a year ago as the top assistant coach in college football.
What a good job he's done with these quarterbacks in Texas.
McCoy in the gun. Jamal Charles there with him.
Sneaking up.
Here's the throw to the end zone. Swedes got it. Touchdown.
And a flag on the play.
Probably going to be pass interference on Danny Gore, but Limas Swedes got his 12th touchdown catch of the year.
Well, all you have to do is ask, where's Limas been? And you hadn't thrown to him the entire
On the
game.
offense.
Oh, it's on Texas. No touchdown.
Max saying, how can you call that? Well, it really took place before the ball got there.
Let's take another look.
He's playing out here on Gore. Just watch his arms. Well, Gore's got his hands on him, and then Limas Sweed just pushes him away. To me, that's a no call.
I don't know about that one.
Well, we couldn't see it very well because we were behind the defender, but it looked like both guys had their hands on each other. Swede is 6'5", and Gore, the defensive back, is only 6 foot. So Swede not only has 5 inches, but he also has the jumping and leaping ability.
So instead of a touchdown, it's 3rd and 18.
Here's another look. Maybe we'll get to see it a little bit better. Oh yeah, they both got their hands on each other.
Yeah, it's a non-call. I mean, I don't see how you can call on one and not the other. Here the two guys are there. Now I know Swede's got his left arm out, and that's probably what he saw, the official.
Was in the
bad call.
In the back of the end zone.
3rd down and 18 now for Texas. McCoy buying time, going to the corner, and it's intercepted at the goal line. Melvin Bullitt with the interception.
How big is that play now?
Huge.
Texas goes from a touchdown to getting no points on this drive.
2 possessions in the red zone for Texas today. One time they turn it over on downs on a 4th and 1, and now Colt McCoy, only his 5th interception of the season as he tried to get it tucked in the corner, and the Aggies were waiting. Texas A&M with the ball and the lead here late in the 2nd quarter.
You're watching ESPN on ABC.
The Aggies, courtesy of Bullitt's interception, have the ball back at the 1-yard line. And Mack Brown saw his quarterback, who was 13 out of 16, throw the one that he didn't want to see, intended for Billy Pittman down the sideline. The bad news for the Aggies is that they're at own 1-yard line.
That ball was way underthrown, and I think he was drifting outside the pocket, and he had pressure from I think Bennett. Remember Marcellus's brother Bennett was kind of in his face.
Lane gets him some room to breathe out close to the 7-yard line.
Now that's the comforting feeling, Brad, when you have Lane back there.
Yeah.
Okay, we know they're not going to put you for a loss, so just get as much as you can. And he picked up almost 6 yards on the play.
He'll go out now, and Goodson will come in. 3rd in the nation. Jaworski with 19 touchdowns coming in. And now Goodson, the guy that has the only score of the day, right there, number 3 is the tailback. And he has got tremendous speed. Waits for his blockers, and he doesn't get much at all. With 2:40 remaining in the quarter, let's take a look at our Pacific Life game summary. And it was Mike Goodson on this option pitch. 41 yards, and nobody even got a hand on him. showing that blazing speed. The only score of the ball game, the extra point, was wide to the right. And Colt McCoy, 13 out of 16, but the one he'd like to have back was just moments ago trying to get it to Pittman in the corner, and Bullitt with the interception gives the ball back to the Aggies. 3rd down and 2. And now we've got a timeout.
Timeout.
With 2:10
A&M.
remaining
First
in the
team
half.
starts timeout.
A&M trying to keep the drive alive. They've got a 6-0 lead.
You're watching ESPN on ABC.
And ESPN's College Football on ABC brought to you by Best Buy. 6-0. Texas A&M on the road leading the Longhorns in Austin, where they don't lose very often. And they have won 6 straight in the series that dates back to 1894. Texas defense would love to make a stop here. 3rd down and 2.
4 of 6 on 3rd down conversions.
They got that big number 11 back there. And here he comes. And there he goes for a 1st down. Out to the 12-yard line. Marcus Griffin made the stop. So that quiets the crowd again. They'll move the sticks. And the Aggies, barring some sort of strange occurrence, will have a lead at halftime.
Well, that was a big 1st down because you didn't have to punt the ball away back to Texas and give them the ball at the 50-yard line.
Right. Coming up on the Capital One halftime show, John and Craig and Mark will look ahead to Saturday's big game between Notre Dame and USC. Look back at the plays of the year. There's some dandies. And of course, Notre Dame and USC, BCS implications in that matchup tomorrow night on ABC. Here's Lane. This is the 11th time the Aggies have had a 1st down, and they have run it every time. 11 straight runs on 1st down.
I'm sorry, Brad, but did you see him jump through that hole? Old Twinkle Toes went jumping through that.
He's a dancing bear.
Ron McDowell was the only dancing bear I knew, and he weighed 300 and some pounds. But this guy here, I mean, he's got some great feet.
He's light on his feet.
Watch him come through this hole, folks. You're going to love this. Now, this is 280 plus as a running back. Watch here. Hello. Let me just jump up here. Thank you very much.
Very dainty move.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was nice.
It really wasn't that high, though.
Well, it was still. He's 280. He's off the floor.
Here he is again, trying to go wide. Stiff arm and a 1st down. Michael Griffin trying to get him low this time, and he just put that big paw out there and got the 1st down again.
Michael Griffin.
Coming up tomorrow, ESPN2 and ESPN offer a couple of big football games for you. 4:15 Eastern on ESPN2. Boise State trying to finish the season undefeated. And then at 7:45, Wake Forest meets Maryland. Spot in the ACC championship game on the line. All the college football games on ESPN and ESPN2 available in high definition. For more information, log on to ESPN.com. Texas rush defense, you can forget about all that we talked about before the ball game. That 42 yards has been obliterated here in the 1st half by the Aggies. Now Goodson back in at tailback. He's the speed man. He's going nowhere this time, though. A loss of a yard. Robert Killebrew in there to make the stop. And we're down to the final 20 seconds as the Aggies are going to be comfortable. Dennis Franchione taking his headset off. He'll be comfortable with a halftime lead of 6-0 over Mac Brown. I don't know when the last time Mac's Longhorns have been shut out in a half at home. We do recall, though, when we did the Oklahoma game, they trailed the Sooners at halftime, and of course they came back to win that one. So there's a lot of football left as they head to the locker room. 6-0, the Aggies on the road trying to snap a 6-game losing skid against their arch rivals from here in Austin. And Stacy's with Mac Brown. Stace?
Coach, what was your reaction to that call in the end zone with Swede?
Well, all you can do is respond to it because the officials try to do the best job they can do. I thought it was a bad call, but nothing we could do about that. We should have done a better job on the 3rd down.
You've been down before at the half, though not often. How do you address your players at the half?
Well, they understood. All of A&M's games have been close, Stacey, and this one was going to be the same way, and we've just got to make some plays. We're down here 4th and 6 inches and don't make it. We've got to throw in the end zone for a touchdown. They get it called back. So we just got to keep playing, and we're not getting many breaks right now, but you've been in this business. You got to make some.
How do you break the rhythm of Texas A&M's offense?
Well, you stop the run. We did it better the last 3 times they had the ball than the first couple of drives there.
Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Brad.
Okay, Stacy, thanks. Mac Brown going to the locker room, trailing by 6 at home as we head to the Capital One halftime show. John, Craig, and Mark in New York. Fellas, it's all yours.
Thanks a lot. 6-0 with the extra point missed, but clearly the team that seems hungrier in this game is A&M.
You're saying the Aggies are hungry today.
They look
You know
like
what? When you're out there and you're watching them play, this really does look like a football team that has a passion and a purpose and a reason for being there. I didn't think the Texas defense would give up as many yards as they have on the ground. Mike Goodson and that option. Stephen McGee did it last year on Thanksgiving weekend with the option. And here they are good Mayday. They're out there doing it again with the option.
They're giving up a lot of yards, but only 6 points in the first half. But I think the key, if you look at the offense for Texas, it's Colt McCoy, the quarterback. He's been off the last few weeks with a shoulder injury, the pinched nerve in his shoulder. He's not sharp in this game. Watch for halftime adjustments of Mac Brown, the head coach. He'll be throwing the ball a little bit better in the second half.
Pass interference in the end zone?
Pass interference. That was a bad call.
Yeah, he hit it in
Terrible
the head.
call.
The next one into double coverage did not look very good, though.